case, right? This is why I would like to go here if given the opportunity. So let's just say for a moment, I was fortunate enough to have my pick of the litter on where I wanted to go as a transfer student.
Uh-huh.
On one hand, I weighed Purdue for a whole host of reasons. And on the other hand, I had Indiana. Now, by the time you start going through the list, sports and history becomes part of the conversation.
Okay.
I kind of said these guys would never win.
Yep.
And I'm that close to seeing that become a reality. And then, of course, as I stated, power of choice. I looked at the one degree and said it was naturally a little bit better than the other.
Right.
I could be, there was a point in time, true story. I almost considered going to Alabama, like for a post-secondary degree.
Okay.
Solely because I wanted to feel the success of winning.
Yeah.
Just to be that arrogant a-hole and say, oh, my alma mater is so, is champions.
Right.
And again, and reap all of those benefits. And so now, again, I have plenty of friends that went to IU.
Right.
But right now I feel like that bitter X. And I'm not really comfortable with that role.
Got you.
That's not who I am.
That's not who you are? You're not the bitter X?
No, not in the slightest. That's not my personality type whatsoever. So, again, I do want to shout out that, like, if I had the choice, right? I'm not a Carson Beck fan. That's just
okay.
Don't get me wrong. I see he's doing well on and off the field.
Right.
There was some text leaked.
Yeah. Let's stay out that man's.
No, I know. I'm not drinking his Kool-Aid.
Right.
And it's college.
Right.
My best. What was the guy who played It and also was in Scary Movie 2? Remember that?
Tim Curry?
Yeah. It's college. Experiment. This is After Dark. Yeah, so nevertheless, bro, what is going on at Soldier Field right now?
Man, the Packers came to play. That's all we can say. The Packers came to play. And I can't say it any other way. And it sounds like I'm rhyming, but I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what happened with that interception that he threw on a 4th and 5 early in the second quarter. That Caleb Williams, like, I don't even know what the purpose of that. Why were they going for it at that time? And yeah, it's a lot of mystery surrounding this whole thing.
Absolutely.
A lot of mystery surrounding this whole thing.
And that's the thing. I want to shout out everybody too. Weigh in, right? We're on a number of platforms, and we know you guys are too. This is not just him and I, right?
Right.
We will have some games up here momentarily as well. I want to shout out all what you're getting into on a Saturday, what your thoughts are on, of course, the Bears Packers here, as well as the rest of Wild Card Weekend. I thoroughly enjoyed the Carolina game.
Yeah.
Barbershop Jay chimed in and said that he felt the defense of Carolina let them down.
Yeah. Okay.
Agree or disagree?
The defense of Carolina let them down?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if I can say that.
See, I don't blame you. I feel this. I kind of feel the same way about it. The Rams were favored by 10.5.
Yeah.
You have the lead with a handful of minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
Matt Stafford clearly had some kind of ailment because of the pressure of the defense.
So to say that they let them down, considering see, that's the key. Like, how effectively do you want an 8-9 team on the season to play against an all-time great, even a Matt Stafford quarterback that you affectionately love to call Stat Patford? Like, even you at a point recognize his let's say elite level play at this age and stage of his career. So I mean, how effectively, like, do we have to say somebody let somebody down, or is it just like the better team won? That's what I'm saying. I'm more inclined to believe that it wasn't their game to lose. Well, I mean, they were it wasn't their game to lose. It was just like, it was two juggernauts that came out there, and the better team won. They outlasted. If anything, it would be more of an indictment on the Rams to have struggled so mightily against this Panthers team that it took the waning moments of the game for you to actually overcome them. That is more a cause of concern than the fact that the Panthers, in the end, it got exhausted because, 8 and 9 showed itself. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does, and I agree. I don't think it was a slight to suggest that the better team won.
Yeah.
And it'll be interesting. I mean, there was some rust there from Davante Adams, and it'll be interesting to see kind of how. If the Rams could kind of bounce back, I think they could play a much cleaner game. But I think again, that's where you give credit to Carolina's defense instead of course, blaming Carolina's defense. Right. Speaking of blame, it's 21-3. Ben Johnson, you see the Detroit hat? Around this time, about 365 days ago, give or take, Jaden Daniels and co. came in and beat the brakes off the Lions.
Yeah.
And a lot of people said, well, hey, Ben Johnson was out there, meeting with the Bears.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why he didn't have the right game plan to some degree.
He was a little distracted, huh? Like,
correct.
Round 2, are we talking about football? We talking about football, huh?
Right.
Trying to win this amateur title before I go pro. Oh yeah, but anyway, that being said, what's the distractions now, huh? Is he meeting for the Ole Miss job?
Oh my.
No.
Yeah, so again, it's we're just early in the third quarter here, still 21-3. And again, we got Gully with what? Fight night. This is round 2?
Yeah.
Now that's not you, right?
No. That's me right there. You see me?
Okay. All right.
You see me? You see me doing what we do?
All right. He's fighting plumbers, folks, and janitors. Like,
hey, listen, I'm an amateur. I'm working my way up the amateur ranks right now. Okay. You see that solid right hook, and then for extra measure, I got to make sure that he don't get up. Boom! Look at that. I got to send him some jabs.
Shout out to Pete.
All right, Pete.
My college predictions were right. That's all I got. Now, Pete, okay, this is it now.
Oh, remember, because he called to remind me that I did not have I picked Ole Miss last week on last Saturday's broadcast and totally forgot that I did.
That's right.
Totally forgot that I did. And he reminded me.
So who does Pete have winning the whole darn thing?
I wonder.
Hey, Pete, the Rams survive, and right now it's bear hunting season.
Yeah, the Bears are being hunted down at home by the Packers. Packers are packing it in.
1, 2, 3.
Are we still in the second quarter?
We're in the early third quarter.
We're in the early third. Okay. Yeah. This is not looking good for all those Bears fans.
I will say this. They have time, but
he ain't getting up. He ain't getting up.
John Cena, the time is now.
Yeah. It got to be. Yeah, you got to make that 21-10.
All right, they settled for a field goal. It looks like. Is it going to be 21-6 here?
21-6. All right.
Yep, that's right. We got a field goal.
Yep, and we got a new amateur champion.
He's got Indiana winning in a close one. Gully, agree, disagree?
Indiana winning a close one?
Over the U.
Yes. Yes, I got Indiana winning. Yep, I got Indiana winning over the U. Yep, I'm gonna go.
Okay, so I got a few things that are concerns, genuine concerns, right? And I'll take your opinions on this as well if I'm overreacting. First and foremost, the game's in Miami.
Well, okay, what I got to do with anything?
But you're playing Miami.
Yeah.
Like, not like that one song, like Miami. No, we're playing in Miami, like Morgan Wallen and Lil Wayne, Miami.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, snap. The Bears looking like that. I'm on my way home. I had the Bears winning this one.
Yeah, stick to college, Pete. Stick to college.
Oh, the college. I'm telling you,
here
after
listen,
because you've been on this program.
Listen, because it's no way. It's not an insult to him. I'm just saying because there's no way to pick it, bro. There's no way to call it, man. Like, I didn't know the Bears was gonna look this bad. You saw this coming, Pete? I mean, Double J, you saw this coming?
I didn't believe it would be to this extent, but I did believe Green Bay was the better team. And the additional reason why is I've been a part of this rivalry in particular, right? So I've been to Soldier Field, under the tunnel, in the family room, and so on and so forth, right? And I was at one of the top 10 coldest games in Soldier Field history.
Right.
And so this particular group, with the big thing for me was the loss defensively for Green Bay, right? The big acquisition, and then ultimately losing him for the playoffs and the remainder of the season.
Right.
That's where I thought it could get away from them in this particular matchup, had said individuals still been around.
Right.
But if you watch that first matchup in particular, there were guys that historically have been good.
Yep.
But primarily throughout the season, they were kind of absent, right? Romeo Doubs in particular, Jaden Reed. As I told you, I've Double J placed 2 wagers on 2 second quarter touchdown scores or touchdown scores for each of those individuals, and I hit on both.
There you go.
Why? Because history is kind of repeating itself. Certain players seem to have a better schematic matchup against this Chicago team. And see, exactly. Pete and I are very much, we might as well be Pete and Pete, bruh.
All right. What do you say?
The adventures of Pete and Pete. Green Bay had major injuries, so I thought that would hinder them. Same page.
Right.
Completely on the same page.
Now, remember, hold on. Micah Parsons was the acquisition that was not the acquisition
in question with me. Yes, that was.
No, but Michael Parsons was the icing on the cake. Yeah,
absolutely.
Why you got my old screen up there?
Where's the new screen?
Here we go. There we go.
All right. So now, who are you? Just for the record, who are you? You said you won from an amateur. You're pro now.
Yeah, I'm a pro. This is my first fight as a pro. You got to remember, all the way back in Fight Night Round 2. Remember, it was the sparring sessions and all the things that you needed to do between the fight. So we just completed our weightlifting here. We on PS2.
Definitely want to show some love to both Adam and Pete, of course, on the Facebook side.
Yep.
Checking in. And then, of course, so we got Gully. This is the first pro fight now.
It's the first pro fight versus Julio Diaz.
Okay.
All right, we're starting the trail. No, I'm on I think I'm at middleweight. No, not middleweight. I'm at welterweight.
All right, let's see.
Here we go. Let's see how he looks.
All right, so just for those unaware, Julio Diaz is age 46 present day. His boxing record, bear with me.
This might not be the Julio Diaz you thinking. This is the Julio Diaz generated by EA Sports.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, this is not the same Julio Diaz. Uh-oh. See, when I played this game, I got rid of the HUD, right?
I still got the save screen.
Yeah. You still got the save screen. Hold on. Wait a minute. What's going on? Why you got the save screen? How you still got the save screen?
There we go.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. We might have a problem.
He was actually 40-10, this particular Julio Diaz in particular.
Yeah.
With 29 knockouts, and then he was knocked out 6 in those 10 losses.
Wait a minute. You still got the save screen? Hold on. We got to get our video back together, playing picture in picture.
Listen to some of these losses, though, Gully. Amir Khan.
Yep.
Sean Porter.
Okay.
Those were both unanimous decisions.
Ooh.
He actually fought Sean Porter twice.
Yeah.
And then Keith Thurman.
Okay. Ooh.
Which was very decisive.
Yeah.
It was the second round, I believe, knockout. Brutal.
Ooh. Oh, he hitting me. I gotta watch. I gotta stay out of his range. See the jab. Oh, you see that body work? That body work there.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, look at the body work.
Look at the twitch.
Yeah, look at him. Got him twitching.
Oh my god!
In front of the cyclone. Bam! Look at that. Ooh, body shots right there. You see, kill the body, the head will die. Boom. See that right there? That's what we do.
Like a 10-year-old after too much candy at the fair.
Yes. So what we got going on in the Packers game?
Still same score, 21-6, about 8.5 left, and the ball is currently early in the drive here around the 18-yard line with Packers have the ball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got a lot of TV timeouts here.
Oh, another injury?
No. Just here we go. Let's see. You know who I did expect to have a good game was Luther Burden.
Oh, yeah?
All right. Looks like the Bears have now gotten the ball back.
Ooh.
And they're approaching midfield.
The Bears.
Yep, so they're driving.
Well, I gotta cut them out. Let's see how good I am at the mini games. Ooh, lots of swelling. Oh yeah, I was the beast at the mini games.
I actually saw an ad recently for something comparable to that thing.
Yeah,
that helps with something that the kids are trying to get is the crow's eyes or something. Or what do they call them?
Kids
Did you hear what I said? The kids are trying to get them.
They want crow's feet.
Yes. Meanwhile, there's other devices that, I immediately thought about. So, all right. Animation domination here.
Right.
On After Dark.
And that never did a thing for me, bro. I never understood that. Like, that was uncomfortable to watch. I'm like, why would you draw that? Like, that was weird for me.
Well, people are into some strange things in this world. I've come to learn. And who am I to tell them otherwise? You remember Need for Speed?
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry,
if I think
Cruising in particular. Remember Cruising World Tour?
Cruising. Oh yeah.
That one they had real images.
That's right, they did. Ain't that funny? Nintendo had the real images. Oh, I'm catching a beating right here.
Oh, we got an injury. About 6.5.
Who's injured?
Ooh, unnecessary roughness on Green Bay. I will say this: the offensive line of the Bears seems to be much improved here early into the third quarter, about what we were a little bit used to. They're not quite getting that push, but it's, in that tug of war, if you will, it looks like they're getting the better of the Green Bay defensive line.
Okay.
At least now.
Oh, rocked.
Yeah, it was a quick 3 and out a little earlier. I didn't specify. So this is one of,
Look at it. I was on the KO moment. You ain't see that. I was in the KO moment. It just went to work. Still got a little bit of rust. Bam, flash knockout. Look at him.
My.
Look at him.
Good night.
Oh. See, we should go back to the replay. I was in the KO moment, man. He was piecing me up pretty fiercely. He was piecing me up.
I heard some button mashing going on.
Yeah, he was piecing me up pretty fiercely, and I had to figure it out. I had to buck it down because I wanted to get in there and learn to block. As the game goes on, these guys are going to be able to put them haymakers together. Put them haymakers together at volume and more fluidly. So I didn't want to take advantage of the fact that I could catch them at any time. And then, I'm an average size fighter. So as you can tell, this guy's taller than me. So I'm always in his range. So what I wanted to do early was learn how to block him. Uh-oh. That's all right, but we're going.
That looked a little bit below the belt. Oh.
You got to make sure I send him home. Oh, to the body.
Trying to give the man CTE.
It's in the rules, man. Look, he didn't fall yet. Had to help him get there.
Yeah, he's got a wife.
They don't start counting until he falls. So I got to help him get there. Oh, I hit him with 4.
Gully. The man has a wife and kids at home.
I hit him with 4 of those boys. Oh, he got up.
You guys are fighting at, there's a 4-H pageant going on in the background. We're at the county fair.
Oh, yeah. I still got it with the cut, man.
And this guy on the other side, in the other corner, is giving it his all. You'd never know.
Yeah.
You'd think they were at the T-Mobile Arena.
You never know. Right. Here we go. Oh, I couldn't get to the cuts.
All right. And we got more in-ring talent.
Yeah, they didn't get that round, but here we go.
Uh-oh. Working the jab a little bit.
Oh, caught me.
Uh-oh. Gully's getting fancy here. I think he's going for the knockout.
See, I got it.
Now what nickname do you have here?
The Professional.
Okay, the Professional.
Yeah.
He's thrown quite a bit, the Professional, here this round, but he's not really landing. Uh-oh. Started to take some shots. Okay, it looks like he inflicted some damage here.
Right there.
Trying to build on, what is that, 2 knockdowns. Oh my.
Hold up.
Oh. Oh, my gosh.
Yo, I got a win's a win, buddy. A win's a win. How many did I hit him with? Is it straights?
Bro, that was like.
Let's see. Let's count. All right. All right. He's dropping now. How many on the way? Let's see. Let's count it. Not just the one to drop him. Okay. Now here we go. 1, 2.
Oh,
7. 7 of them. He ain't getting up. He ain't getting up. Don't worry about it. It's over with. It's over with. Yeah, it's over with.
Oh, for a second there, I'm like,
my first professional fight.
You know,
I got a lot of swelling on my face,
was a
though.
corn dog and one of those, you know, kind of gallons of lemonade with the cane sugar in it.
Yeah.
He was fighting. He was earning his paycheck.
For sure. Yeah, my face is bruised up, though. I mean, we did a lot of work here, a lot of jabs. You know, we live off the jab, right? I mean, he hit me 94 times in 3 rounds. I cannot tolerate that.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, he hit me 90. Yeah, he caught me 94 times total. And I mean, a lot of them joints was some haymakers. Like, he kept throwing those haymakers. You know what I'm saying? But as you can see, I'm a far more efficient fighter. You know, I mean, landing 63% of my punches. Now, having only thrown 249, landed 63% of those. I mean, shoot, he threw haymakers too. I mean, he landed at a 50% clip, but we got it done. You know, we were head to body shots. Of course, I spent a lot more time up top than I did down below. But as you can see, I vary my attack. You know what I mean? Lots of jabs and crosses and whatnot. So
Caleb Williams just threw an interception.
Oh, no, that's interception number 2 for the day, right?
What's that?
That's interception number 2, ain't it?
Correct.
Yeah. That's gonna be a problem.
Well, they were inside the red zone too.
Oh boy. Oh no, that's terrible.
3:11 remaining in the third quarter. 21-6. Something happened. DJ Moore has been slipping and sliding. Look, when I was in Chicago, Soldier Field in particular was rated by the players as one of the worst.
Really?
I don't know if they, you know, how much they've changed the turf, but I'm watching DJ Moore this entire game, him in particular. I'm firing my shoe manufacturer.
You say you firing
because he looks like, you know, do you remember that clip from Mighty Ducks 2 with Mendoza trying to stop?
Yeah.
That's DJ Moore out there right now.
That's been historically a problem with Soldier Field, right?
Yes.
What is the deal?
You know, they always used to blame, and for those, I'll let inquiring minds look into the World's Fair and what it was built for and built by and all of that. I'll leave that up to you on Conspiracy Hour. Shout out to TJ. But supposedly, remember, they've had NASCAR races at Soldier Field way back in the day.
Yeah.
So to my understanding, I don't necessarily know if it's concrete or whatever is up with that ground. It might as well be.
Okay.
And it just, you know, we talk about soft tissue injuries all the time, and it was always kind of wild to me that natural grass is being kind of typically, like, they would say we want that over turf.
Right.
But then you get an example like this and they're like, you know, it's a complete opposite. So I don't know where the common ground or, you know, happy medium would be. I just know this ain't it.
Okay.
And so, matter of fact, let's see. Soldier Field uses a hybrid Bermuda grass, specifically the Tahoma 31 strain, installed in 2022 to replace the problematic Kentucky bluegrass.
Wow. So it was installed to replace a problem, but it became more of a problem.
Yeah, and again, AstroTurf, of course, was there during the Super Bowl Shuffle days.
Right.
Not to be confused with the Icky Shuffle. Get some cold cuts. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Blitz. So it's grown on a plastic grid for strong root development and can be played on immediately after installation.
Oh.
So benefits. Bermuda grass is known for durability, heat tolerance, creating a faster, more stable playing surface. Completely disagree.
Right.
Yeah, it's interesting. So this is only essentially 4-year-old grass.
And it's having this type of problem.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we got you back in the lab here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting that heavy bag action.
Have you achieved any kind of ranking yet from
I'm ranked 49.
Okay. All right.
I'm on my second professional fight.
It's not quite Jake Paul, but we'll take it.
Right. I should create him and make him a champion.
One can only dream.
Right. Right. I wonder what's next for him after he heals up his jaw.
Yeah.
And is it true that Anthony Joshua retired?
I don't believe so. I mean, obviously prayers up to him following that accident and that type of thing. So I'm not sure when we'll see him.
Right.
Ooh,
right.
Josh Jacobs there kind of looked like he came up limp.
Oh boy.
So stay tuned on that one. My prop Spidey sense says I may do a dart throw there on the backup, but I'll keep you posted here.
Okay.
Maybe a dart throw. Maybe a dart
so
throw.
It's 21-6 now, right?
That's right.
All right. I got Ortiz now.
So we got 3rd and 10 coming up for Green Bay on their own 11. Oh, we got a flag. Hang on a second. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 20. Oh, intentional grounding. Oh, now where were you? Where's this place?
I'm in the Viceroy.
In the Vice Lords.
The Viceroy. Started off with a headbutt because I pressed the wrong button again.
Oh my. So no points deducted.
Oh, so
scorecard so far. This guy, Gully's opponent here, is definitely taking a page out of Floyd Mayweather's book.
No, don't say that. I gotta meet Floyd if I'm in the right division. I'm gonna meet Floyd anyway. This was the last boxing game that Floyd appeared in.
That was Brooks with the catch.
Ooh.
4th down. It looks like we're going to be heading to the 4th quarter here. The Bears should be getting the ball with some decent field position. But currently 4th and 9.
4th and 9. Yeah, but I sent him to the canvas.
Put him to sleep. All right.
Put him to sleep. A little bit. Back up.
Let's see what we got here. What kind of combination? Oh. Wow, from the body. Some body shots sat him down.
Shots. Yeah. Getting my Miguel Cotto, Canelo Alvarez on. Body shots. Ooh, gave him 2 of them.
Devin Duvernay with a great return to the Green Bay 35.
See the jab work, gotta work. You work the jab. Whew. Sent him back to
Oh
the
my gosh.
Yeah, brutal.
Are we still in the first
We're
round?
still in the first round. Brutal. Oh, I done made the eye. I done cut the eye, or I done made the eye swell. Ugh.
Oh, he was looking for an end zone shot there. Throws short and low. Who do we got here? Is that Loveland with the catch, I believe? Speaking of Michigan Gully fell at home to Wisconsin in basketball today.
Ooh, whoa.
Did not see that coming. Again, when you and I were here, oh, that route almost got him. He got behind the defense and just could not get enough separation to haul it in. It was Luther Burden. So we go to the end of the third, 21-6. Again, the 3rd and 4, the Green Bay 29. Gully, is this another 4-down territory, or should are we going to cry over spilt milk about that last position? All right, we got more talent here in the program. Little Debbie cakes on my
more talent. No. So wait. So yeah. All I know is that Chicago's got to take any opportunity they have right now. It's getting late early. You get what I'm saying? It's getting late early. Now, again, too, it's still early enough that with a drive here, you can get yourself back into the game. But I don't know. I mean,
Oh, and that's becoming a signature of his.
Yeah.
Insult to injury. I'm going to
dub that. You don't know the words that they say to me while I'm in the fight.
Oh.
So you don't know what they're saying between the exchanges here. I'm getting a lot
of and it must be profane in nature. I hope, at least. Otherwise, you're just the ultimate competitor.
Right. There it is. Boom. If he ain't fall, I got to help him get there. The referee don't count until he on the mat. So I got to help him get there. Referee ain't getting over there fast enough.
Feel free, chat, to let us know what you guys think. Ideally, asterisks. Preferred.
Yeah, he ain't getting up. That's it.
Oh, and the stare down. Oh, so unnecessary.
Look, Joe Tessitore got it. Joe Tessitore, the guy that now is the voice of WWE.
That's right. That's right. And he, for those of us that, us unks and OGs, remember Joe Tessitore from, noon Maction type games.
Yeah. Yes.
So one thing we cannot say is that guy did not pay his dues.
Correct. He worked his way.
They had him, bruh, with that one lady, like the not Doris Burke.
Yes.
Of college football.
Yeah. Yes. The not Doris Burke. Yeah. Yeah. And it was something. It was brutal. He had to make sense of a lot of stuff. All
right, and it looks like they ran it with Manungai, and he's going to get the first down. Now, okay, we're right around the red zone here. We're tiptoeing. Looks like Caleb Williams' pass incomplete. So we're going to have 2nd and 10 from just outside the red zone at the Green Bay 24.
Right.
What are you dialing up here? Looks like we got Swift in the background, just for context. So it looks like 12 personnel. Oh, he had the underneath. Oh, my gosh, he had the underneath. The linebacker went with – so they basically had the fullback and the running, the RB run similar routes, right?
Right.
Kind of an out. And then the difference being the fullback, which was Smithy here. He goes up the field almost like along the sideline there, and Williams tried to dime it in there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to the end zone. Incomplete again. A little bit of contact there. He's wanting a call. Looked like he was going for Rome Odunze.
Yeah.
Oh. So for context, let's see. I thought I had it up here. Red zone receiving for Chicago. They're just inside the 20. So Odunze first, believe it or not, Zacchaeus is second, only to DJ Moore being third. Speaking of third, Caleb Williams loses the ball, but his lineman falls on it.
Oh, really? Okay. Got it.
Yeah, Van Ness in there to make the play on the defensive side. Now, what's going on with you here?
We're doing the training, doing the combo training. This one was difficult. You got to follow. Basically, you're playing Simon. You got to follow. You got to follow the pattern. The more successful you are at the combo training, this increases your speed, your agility, your chin, and your heart. Kind of like more. Speed and agility gives you. As you can tell, in this training, got a bit more definition to the look. You see the abs more defined. The pecs are sharper. You can see more definition around the shoulders and biceps, right? As a result of doing the speed work. Okay. And this is going to help me become faster delivering the punches and the combos. I'm already pretty fast, given my ranking among the lower, what they call it, the 50th percentile ranks, 50th percentile fighters. So we just did more of that just to become fast because, speed kills, right?
Right.
So here we go.
We're fighting at the same venue?
Yeah, we at the Viceroy again. Oh, just a smaller fighter too.
Now, why did you take him on? I thought we were trying to move up here.
He's the highest ranked fighter available to me. So he ain't seen a guy like me yet.
Interesting. Again, we're at a commercial break. The Bears did kick a field goal.
So it's now
21-9. Ooh, we got a barn burner in men's basketball. Number 13 ranked Alabama, 85-86 with a minute remaining versus an unranked Texas. Texas, of course, has a former Purdue player in Camden Heide. Looks like he's had 8 points today, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals.
Whoa.
Yeah, not bad. Production vantage point being a solid role player.
Yeah.
Keyword role player.
Did you say role? Like know your role?
And
shut your mouth. We want to do you
he's getting some swag. There's a little bit of swagger from Gully's avatar here.
Yeah, here we go. Bam. He got great cornrows.
What are you trying to say? You're trying to retire Barbershop Jay?
Yeah, he got great cornrows. He got great cornrows. Ooh. Yeah, I had to give him a couple extra ones. He'll be fine. He'll be all right. Yep, see, he calling for it. He'll be all right. He wasn't ready for that.
Alabama ball, 40 seconds remaining.
So who do you like right now in college basketball in terms of true teams that are as advertised?
The great equalizer is conference play, right?
Okay.
And we got. I think this is the weekend where you're really getting a true sense of that.
Yeah.
We've seen Kansas lose at West Virginia, but I expected that. Kansas is okay. It's
Okay.
certainly not one to write home about this particular year.
Yeah.
You remember I had mentioned, prep guys like for KU, they lean on Peterson, but I of course was telling you guys about Flory Badunga when he's an Indiana kid. So I usually kind of am in the loop on this program with some of the prep guys. Matter of fact, 3 years ago or so, that like half the Purdue roster went and watched one of his high school games. We were kind of on him early,
Yeah.
and then it seemed like he was a wider bodied kid, and so naturally you could throw your weight around quite a bit at the public prep level.
Right.
What was that about? What are we fast forwarding for?
Cause man, bro, listen. I don't need digital in my life. All right.
What was that song? Well, we're not going all the way back to Computer Love.
Yeah. All right. Hey man, I think we need to talk about though what was he talking about?
Who, Roger and Zapp?
Yeah, because when was that song made?
1987. I'm gonna go with.
Go try earlier. Well, look that up.
All right, Computer Love had two famous versions.
Yep.
Kraftwerk's song was released in June 1981, while Zapp's iconic funk track came out 1985 with the single hitting late 85 or early 86. D. Gully, you need to give your man some props there because I said 87. And
well, you were wrong. You were a year late.
Dog.
Okay? You were a year late.
I was born in 87.
I was born in 87. Okay. You and Kendrick
I went
Lamar,
right off the cuff.
Yeah, you were there. My point is, what type of computer technology exists in the 87? We were nowhere near online dating. We were nowhere near video. We were nowhere near any of the advancements that would make that song actually apt or apropos in 1987, right? We didn't really have dial-up was commonplace. What was it? At the most, you had a 28.8 kilobytes modem. You didn't even have a 56K modem, right? 56 kilobytes. You get what I'm saying? We're not even at a megabyte of bandwidth yet. So do you understand how forward thinking that song was?
But again, he's talking about finding love in a high-tech world, right?
Yeah.
Remember, 80s culture was very progressive in a futuristic sense.
Right.
Okay. Matter of fact, you had what in the box office? You had Back to the Future.
Yep.
Okay. So, hoverboards and things of that nature were being floated around. And personal computers were obviously a thing around that time.
Yeah.
And so, yes, there wasn't a Farmers Only.
Yeah.
Or a Christian Mingle.
Wait a minute. What did you just say?
What? Farmers Only?
Farmers Only? Hey, man, I don't know what type of...
Listen, hey, look, bro. The average age farmer in this country is 55 years old, I think. So
I don't know what you've done in your free time, but I was playing video games. All right, Farmers Only, bro. I have no idea.
Oh no, you won't find an account for myself there. Naturally,
yeah.
Needless to say, shout out to
those.
Look, we listen, we don't judge on this program after dark.
We don't. All right.
So look, we. Imagine your job was to do the in-ring talent here.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we've reached that level of society.
All right. All right. Bet.
So again, I think there was more of aspiring of having a digital connection,
Got you.
right? And we'll call it I'm trying to think of some verbiage here. Technological fascination beyond just the common online romance aspects to this.
They call him the body snatcher. Look what I did. Look what I did to him.
I used to be called. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Stay out of that one.
I'm going to tell you this, Gully. Speaking of computer love, I saw a clip earlier. I almost sent it to you. There was a gentleman playing a game where he had his VR on, and it's at his actual location, right? He's going to the park.
Yeah.
And he's got a digital wife and kid.
Oh, whoa.
So he's got the VR headset, right? And then imagine, you can see our actual physical space. But then he's having an actual conversation with honey, why didn't you bring this extra jacket?
Right.
And then the kid's like, Dad, I see a butterfly.
On the VR.
Yeah, on the VR.
Now, is this VR wife and kids a digital representation of real people?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
No, so it would be attire. Like those individuals in like on your screen here.
Yeah, we beat him bad. We did him pretty dirty, I have to say.
All right, and we got again, the Bears have the ball back, 11-27, and it'll be really interesting to see if this is a catch or not from Colston Loveland, because if so, they are marching just outside of the red zone here. Here we go. There. Takes a shot to the end zone. He was looking for Loveland on that one. Speaking of love.
Yeah.
All right. They run the ball. That was Swift for 7 yards to the Green Bay 5, Gully.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Look, one touchdown. Now, a 21-9 looks like it was, one touchdown puts this game back into motion, right?
That's right. For your amazing facts of the game, Colston Loveland, first rookie tight end with 100 yards receiving since Keith Jackson.
Wow.
I gotta love Caleb Williams trying to lay a block on that play too.
Right.
This is huge indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Big third down.
All right. What we got?
DeAndre Swift, touchdown.
All right. And just like that,
we got ourselves a ball game, D. Gully.
Got ourselves a ball game.
Looks like I won about $40 on that one.
All right.
Well,
good job.
Outcomes income. We'll keep it going here. We got, let's see. D. Gully is ranked 45. So in spite of the impressive 3 matches, 3 knockouts, not
Right.
getting a whole lot of love here from the boxing community.
Not yet. We're climbing the ranks. That's why we're fighting the highest ranked fighters that we can right now as we build up. So what do we want to do? We want to do the combo dummy. We want to go to the heavy bag or weightlifting. What do you think?
One possession game, Gully.
It's a 1 possession game. There we go.
21-16 is our score now with, I believe, about 10 minutes remaining. So beyond enough time.
So has bad as it looked. See, that's a metaphor for life, right? You got to think of it too, right? I don't know what 2025 looked like for you, right? But 2025 probably looked like, for a lot of people, the Chicago Bears quarters 1 through 3. Okay. And at this moment, the outcome is not yet determined. The game is still not complete. We don't know what may hold them. But what we do know is, if you had given up on yourself or you had given up on the year anytime prior to this moment, you would have forfeited your chance to really play yourself back in a position. So all it took was one good drive to wipe away months, if not years, of struggle, right? So metaphorically speaking, if your 2025 and your 2024 and your 2023 look like the Bears in quarters 1, 2, and 3, staying locked in, continuing to fight, continue to battle for yourself. So you put yourself in position where, as tough as it still is, you've proven to yourself you can respond to that toughness. Now, Here you go, 21-16. Now, anything that happens from here, the game, the win, the change, the turnaround is still within reach. So lock in, do what you've got to do, and maybe you might present yourself with a position to be able to turn things around. That's just me and my moment.
Well, I agree. And it looked bleak, to your point.
Yeah. But, so which one would you want here? You want the combo dummy, the heavy bag, or the weightlifting?
Well, I certainly think the combo dummy would be an interesting.
You want to try that again? All right, cool. We're going to get faster and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, based on where you're looking to go here. Here we go. Whoa, good return.
Sometimes whenever I get to the combo, whenever it get too confusing, I'll just throw one off and have them start over. I'll just throw one off intentionally and just have it start over.
Whoa, the peanut punch. That ball came out.
Uh-oh.
Who ends up with it? All right, 1st and 10. It looks like it's still Green Bay's possession here.
As you can see, the difference between this training session and the next one is it looks like the definition, the speed of the definition has increased. But if you can tell, he kind of looks like he's lost a little bit of weight, right? I've lost a little bit of physique because for the last 2 training sessions, my training summary being catered toward speed and agility, not so much anything related to increasing bulk and strength. So as you can tell, or it looks like you can see, He's a bit more defined, even more defined, but he looks a little bit thinner, physique wise than he did before.
All right. For those out in the chat, if there's a game that you'd like to see D Gully play via PS2 or NES or Sega, have your say in the comments as well. The more complicated, the better.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. You want to? Is you trying to see? Oh, you don't want to see me win. You don't want to see me be great. Oh.
Oh, it looks like he may have found a formidable opponent.
Yeah, because he's a bigger guy that has range. So he's a bigger fighter.
Absolutely. Looks like he's
And
got
he's
a little
got
bit of a
reach.
reach advantage there. And
Yeah.
oh my.
Oh.
Oh, Ooh. Gully with a good combo there.
Yeah, to get that together. Oh.
See, it does look like Dobbs may have made that catch there. Dobbs 5 receptions, 75 yards, and a touchdown this evening. Jacobs 17 rushes for 55 yards. It's a big drive, about 7.5 minutes remaining. Ball is on the 32-yard line.
Okay.
Almost nearly intercepted.
Move one step forward.
Okay. All right.
The countdown is on. D Gully making light work of his opponent.
Ooh. Ooh.
He's making progress here.
Yeah.
His opponent's thrown a lot, but he's not really connecting. He's not landed many. Gully staying in there. He's splitting the guard.
Yeah. Oh, look at my face. Now we gotta see this cut work because that dude watch me though. Watch me though when it comes to the cut work. I was severe in this. I was great. I was the best cut man ever.
Big 3rd and 9. It looks like they're gonna rule Romeo Dobbs just short.
Really? I got him. Oh, my bad. You want to see the ring persons. Oh, yeah. Keep that going, Double J.
Whoa, Matthew Golden spins, hops, touchdown.
Whoa.
That was big.
Yeah. Yeah, big.
Let's see. What a play. They put him in motion. Kind of looked like a little bit of somewhat of a bubble screen, essentially. And he picked up a block, made one of the corners essentially miss, and the rest. He just bricked the kick, however.
Oh, no.
27-16. Brandon McManus hooks it wide left.
Uh-oh. Here, honey. Oh. In the KO moment. You got to watch it.
Can he split the guard and sit him down?
Got to stay moving. Here we go. Oh, tried to get the headbutt in. Yeah. Here it goes.
Oh, he's trying to hug it out.
Yeah.
Carly said this is not the 70s. Finish it.
I sure will. Sent him down. Oh, sent him down. Sent him to sleep.
Oh, my goodness.
Yo, but he pieced me up, though, for sure. I do got some more learning to do. Like, I can even see it from here. I got redness around my eyes for something severe. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to get that swelling all the way down.
Another interesting game, going back to the PS2 era, of course, besides Tony Hawk and that type of thing, is NFL 2K3.
Yes, 2K3. Now, 2K5 was the one that people remember most, because that was the one where it really set the standard. It was that year that 2K, by all accounts, beat Madden in terms of being a better game. It was just a better game, better gameplay experience. 2K5, but 2K3 was also a great one. Uh-oh, gotta keep that guard up. Gotta get to that winky right shell. Come here. Oh, got him to the body again. All right. Yeah, so what we say, we're gonna try to run something different. But look.
That's right. Yeah, so if this has reached its conclusion, at the conclusion of this one, we'll take a short commercial break. And then what are we thinking here between, you got Resident Evil. I mean, you got a lot of different things to choose from. NCAA, of course. And of course, how can we forget your Need for Speeds as well?
Yeah. Need for Speed, Porsche Unleashed.
Remember, there was an ESPN NFL football too.
That was that was That's 2K. That's 2K5.
No,
Oh no, there wasn't.
this is the one for the. Well, I guess that was the.
Woo!
original.
That punch-
Yeah, it would have been
that should
2K.
have done it.
2K4.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh yeah.
Oh my!
That's brutal. Then sent them. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. That got to be it.
Oh,
That got to be it.
hello, police. There's been a
Murder
murder.
man down. He ain't getting up. Yeah, that was a solid win. Solid win for the rankings. But I took a lot of punishment though. I took a lot of punishment.
All right.
Sweet. Yeah, we did it.
And again, got a flag on the play. 5:37 in the game. Looks like a first down. Actually worked out because it was a bad snap. Well,
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a quick commercial break here, and then we will come back to you all with, of course, none other than another retro game. What a throw by Caleb Williams on a 4th and 8, season on the line. And I mean, he just dimes this thing.
Yeah, man.
Unreal. All right. And then, Gully, good show. We will be back here momentarily. Stay with us. And, of course, chat, if there's a game that you want to see or you on the action tonight, definitely don't hesitate. Tap in.
Stop scrolling! Your perfect Frenchie is here! Redbird Frenchies in Kentucky has adorable pups from our newest litter. And even some sweet pups from our previous litter still looking for their forever homes. Don't wait! Visit redbirdfrenchies.com and bring home your new best friend today.
It's Kay Cunningham, and you watching the Shop Report.
I'm Harvey Diallo, and you're watching the Shop Report.
My name's Chris Murray, and you're watching the Shop Report.
Oh, you're Jay Knight, you're watching the Shop Report.
It's Bryson Key, you're dropping in on the Shop Report.
Barbershop Jay, Quentin Hines, Super Bowl champion. I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm on.
Hi, I'm Mars Man, works at Mercury Stadium, and you're watching the Shock Report.
Hey, I'm Billy Butler, and thank you for watching the Shop Report. Hey guys, I'm Les Norman, former Kansas City Royal, and you're watching the Shop Report.
Commander Brown, Detroit Rivers Mountain Training, and I'm watching the Shop Report.
Hey, this is Doug Flynn of the New York Mets. Well, a few other teams, of course, too. And you're watching the Shop Report.
I'm Matt Ramos, and you're watching the Shop Report.
How you doing? I'm Rajay Davis, and you're watching the Shop Report.
How you doing? This is Nelson Figueroa, former Major League pitcher with a lot of teams. You're about to listen to the Shop Report.
Hey, this is Howard Johnson. You're watching the Shop Report.
Hi, I'm Heath Bell from the New York Mets, and you're listening to the Shop Report podcast. Yeah!
Hey, I'm Josh Soley, former catcher of the New York Mets, and you're watching the Shop Report.
This is Edgardo Alfonso for the Mets, and you're listening to Shop Report.
Hey, this is Doc Gooden, and you're watching the Shop Report.
Hello, this is Mike Hampton, and you're watching Shop Report.
It's Kay Cunningham, and you're watching the Shop Report.
Hey, C.O. Moore, tune in live to the Shop Report, man. Checking in with the Chicago Bears. You heard it here first.
Hey, this is Herman Harvey, former NFL offensive lineman with the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens, and you're listening to the Shop Report.
This is Josh Cribbs, three-time NFL Pro Bowler, all-decade return specialist. And you're listening to the Shop Report.
Cleo Miller, former Cleveland Browns, and you're listening to the Shop Report.
Hi, this is Dick Ambrose. You're listening to the Shop Report, and go Brown.
Hey, this is the top dog, Hanford Dixon. Listen to the Shop Report.
This is Ernest Biner, and you are listening to the Shop Report.
Hey everybody, Jimmy Has from Cleveland Browns, and I can tell you, my favorite podcast is the Shop Report.
All right, just like that, we are back. Touchdown, Chicago Bears. 22-27, 4:18 remaining. That one was to Zacchaeus. Again, for those that were listening a little earlier during the show, I had mentioned that inside the 20, it was Roma Dunze followed by Zacchaeus in terms of targets. So that shouldn't have came as any surprise there. Going for the 2-point, try to make this not just a one-possession game, but naturally a field goal to tie. Let's see what they do here. They just kind of shifted out, 3 wide receivers out, and 1 running back. Caught by Loveland. We have ourselves a 3-point game. And naturally, it changes everything, folks. Again, 4:18 to go. I believe all timeouts are available. There is a man shredding cheese. I'm sure there's countless others that are cutting cheese, but this man is shredding cheese. So we have that. Absolutely. Waiting for comment to find out. It did look like potentially provolone. Yes, provolone. So not the Wisconsin cheddar. Interesting. I ask you, chat, what is your cheese of choice? Got a message coming in. Let's see. All right, and we got a kickoff taking place simultaneously. Of course, I'm on double duty here. We're halftime at Monterey versus Toluca for those in the other football space. Looking at potentially here, we're going to have potentially Sergio Canales anytime goal scorer. That's what I'm feeling. And no, believe it or not, I did not take my own advice on that Zacchaeus play. I should have. I have many of the other pieces of the board covered, but I'm going to blame the show. I was preoccupied. All right, we got again 1st and 10, Green Bay. This crowd is rejuvenated. Found a new lease on life. Now, who's this in the backfield for Green Bay? That's another interesting one. And they do a similar pass, little east-west motion there for Jordan Love and co. And it only nets about maybe 2. Of 2nd and 8. And again, we'll get Gully back with us here momentarily when, again, he's getting the game loaded for everybody as well. In the meantime, I want to point out Nebraska basketball is undefeated. Undefeated. Oh, what a grab by Romeo Dobbs. That might have been it, folks. In stride, a one-handed grab. That'll be one for your Sports Center for sure. And off to Jacobs. He goes nowhere. So this is where you need a huge defensive stand if you're Chicago. Again, you had McManus miss. And in theory, if you can hold them to a field goal, at least it remains a one-possession game. And you would know exactly what you need to do. First time out from Chicago. So again, this is an even bigger possession now. Trying to preserve as much of the clock as possible. We'll see if Matt LaFleur, I mean, look, for those that watch like the Thanksgiving game versus the Lions, as much criticism as Dan Campbell faced for going for it, what was rather overlooked, I thought, statistically, was the fact that Matt LaFleur and Green Bay had gone for it, actually even more than that. And they were better at it. Oh, we're going to bring D. Gully in. All right.
Got some college slam going.
Oh, first down. Matthew Golden, first round pick. They are definitely inside field goal range here. Oh. College slam. Now, this is where you could turn off 3 in the key.
Yeah.
He was the same announcer as NBA champ.
Right. It was the same game as NBA champ.
Well, I'm merely pointing that out because I specifically recall him, like, for example, I would play with Kansas.
Yeah.
Jayhawks, like kind of if there were any doubt.
Oh, yeah, they were brutal. All right, bring it back. I mean, they made some improvements they made some improvements visually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got to make that guy.
Uh-oh. Probably running into some early struggles in the game here.
Yeah.
2nd and 10, 3:07 remaining. Green Bay at the Chicago 21-yard line. 2 receivers to his left. He airs it long. No flag on the play. A lot of contact in the end zone. Was looking for Kraft.
There we go. Oh, they called a timeout.
A lot of contact. Ooh, they caught a break there.
Yeah, there we go. Now it's a 2-point game.
All right, 2-point game. Oh. Timeout, Green Bay. Critical 3rd and 10, 3:02 remaining. Chicago has 1 timeout remaining as well. That was Green Bay's first.
Oh. There we go.
Boy, the corner threes, that some things never change, huh?
Yeah.
All right, go back to the question you asked a little earlier about who do I think is maybe legit. I think UConn is.
Think UConn is legit?
Yep. Arizona and Iowa State. I think they're playing some of the best ball right now. Iowa State impressed me because they had a plethora of options to shoot the 3 ball, right? We're so accustomed to, this guy may shoot 8 of them, like Steph Curry, right? But then, okay, well, if you shut him off, can the other guys actually contribute? The answer with Iowa State is yes. it kind of scares me a bit because the last time I was really high on them was when, coincidentally, Fred Hoiberg's team was when he was, at the helm over there. And of course, his Nebraska team, I want to give him a lot of credit. I think this is the best coaching job he's done. He's had, he got Lawrence back, who was there 2 years ago. You remember my guy, the Teen Wolf, it was granted, by good fortune, an extra year of eligibility, but he's not there anymore. So he's, again, Lawrence was there with the Teen Wolf a handful of years ago. Lawrence returns after transferring out, and he's had a huge impact on this team. And in particular, today's win, I think he had 27 at IU today. So just, rink masked in down low, big piece. I'm not bullish on him. I think he's great for their team, but the biggest piece to that team for me is actually Hoiberg's son.
Oh, really?
I mean, I've had, me, I watch Big Ten hoops almost religiously.
Yeah.
And I told you guys years ago, about that Nebraska team in particular. And they've had, that's the craziest part. You wouldn't realize he's had pros.
Right.
Like Nate Dogg, I've got pros, he does. Of course, one in particular is with the New Orleans Pelicans. And the thing that never translated, however, was the record that Nebraska had. They were always naturally cellar dwellers.
Right.
And the year that Juwan Gary got hurt, it kind of seemed like they were right on the fringe there. And, I felt terrible for them. But this year, it seems like, at least on paper to me, I actually, if you would have asked my honest opinion going into the year, I would have said potentially it was a make or break year for Fred Hoiberg.
Yeah.
He's been at Nebraska long enough. But unfortunately, I would have said losing the amount of play, the amount of turnover he had on the roster just from, kind of aging out. I thought this was the worst team he had.
Gotcha.
Now he got one key piece, which was Price Sanford from Iowa. That was huge. And he's played a nice, decent role with them, but not enough. Not enough for me to say, oh, that's why. He has the ability to drop 20, no problem. And potentially with enough help, he could absolutely light it up even more than that. His brother, as an example, was with him at Iowa.
Yeah.
You might remember Peyton Sanford as well. But so to me, potentially Fred Hoiberg, coach of the year, or at least coach of the Big Ten. Nebraska's doing things statistically that they have not done. It feels like very IU-esque.
Yeah.
With the football stuff. What was that guy? Slow as molasses, and you guys couldn't get back?
No. What? He stole it. Call for the goaltender. They are by 7. Go. All right. Oh, the computer called the timeout.
We got a missed field goal in the Green Bay Chicago game. Brandon McManus' 44-yard field goal is wide right this time.
Oh, no.
Caleb Williams moving the ball. 2-minute warning. He hit Loveland for 12 more. Again, he's having a career game. And then Swift went right for 6 yards.
Oh.
Interestingly enough, now Green Bay's using timeouts.
You didn't tell me I'll let that ball go in.
Gully, are you down double digits?
I'm down. I was down double digits.
Oh,
man, that dude
that's Speedy Claxton. Oh, no! Get that out of here! Oh, whoa! He got hung by the rim. Well, what a little bit helter skelter.
That's it. It's over with.
Wow.
USC beat UNC. Oh man, terrible.
Those that remember the NHL '94 classic intermission.
Yeah, right.
Of course, this particular game had a lot of the universities at the bottom of the logo there. We're at a TV timeout with, as I mentioned, at the 2-minute warning.
All right, that's it.
We're not quite going into tournament mode.
No, not quite.
Well, now wait a minute. Which year would this have been? Is this big dog Glenn Robinson at Purdue?
No, Glenn Robinson was in the NBA already.
So we're who was my guy from the Sacramento team that got hosed? Brad Miller. Is it the Brad Miller years?
It would be. It would be Brad Miller, matter of fact.
And do we have the Flintstones at Michigan State?
Possibly. Hold on, let's see.
Is this Mateen Cleaves and Mo Pete?
Might be a couple years shy of them.
Trying to look at some of these statistics here. Now, but this UMass team, however, is that Marcus Camby?
No. Hold on, I'm not certain.
Coach Calipari and Marcus Camby? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be Marcus Camby.
All right, the Bears are about midfield here. DeAndre
What's the
Swift
score
with a
now?
big catch. We got a minute 48. It looks like they are in the red zone, or just outside of the red zone here. Caleb Williams, DJ Moore, touchdown, Chicago.
The Bears are up. Wow.
31-27, Chicago. Soldier Field is rocking.
Now, you remember what I said. Remember what I said. Remember, folks, never give up.
Yeah, that netted Double J another $50. $31-27.
31-27.
Boy, this would be is this a fireable offense?
For Matt Flynn?
Matt Flynn.
Well, he got a year left in this contract. They were talking about that during the during pregame, you know, about what they might want to do with him. This team hasn't quite had the success that they thought that I guess they think that they were poised for, I guess. But there we go. But I don't know if this is fireable.
Hmm. I mean, what a play. Where does Caleb Williams rank all time for Chicago quarterbacks?
Among the top, because I'll be honest with you, I was looking at that. You know, they've never had a 4,000-yard passer in the franchise's history.
I believe he may have accomplished that this evening.
Well, they don't count the postseason.
Oh, that's right.
Regular season.
Yeah, the postseason. That's right. Doesn't
Well,
count.
yeah, so to find that out, that he's the all-time pass leader right now, franchise-wise, with 3,900 yards. I mean, that is wild to me. They've never had a 4,000-yard pass. Bruh. Yeah. So I think he's among the best, best quarterbacks in franchise history.
All right, Jordan Love comes out, 1:35 remaining, one timeout. What's that?
It's possible for some magic to happen, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Again, needs a touchdown, however.
Yeah.
All right, this would be the time here. You want to sprinkle a few bucks across all of those guys.
What?
All right, a few yards from Josh Jacobs. Clock is rolling.
Oh man, these Rugrats is on a tear, bro.
I'm telling you, I think this is Coach Cal's team.
Bro,
incomplete. Oh,
bro, what?
4th and 7, the Green Bay 31. It is last chance saloon for the Green Bay Packers and Jordan Love.
All right, here we go.
He's got 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side, throws underneath, and it's dropped by Romeo Doubs.
Oh, no.
Sorry, that was 3rd down. We got 4th down now. He snaps the ball. Complete. 14 yards to Golden.
Oh, really? You did all that work to get to that layup. Get the heck out of here. 7 points.
This is crazy.
There you go. Cut the lead to 5.
What a throw with the game on the line. Jordan Love, another pass, complete, 6 yards. Clock is running.
Okay. Where we at?
Midfield.
Midfield. Okay.
Is there some late game magic in the cards?
Well, for both teams, really. Like, this game wasn't close for a while. It had gotten away, but boy, any given Saturday, I guess, huh?
Yeah, 2nd and 3 again from midfield. Pass is incomplete. Bringing up yet another 3rd down. took a shot that was to Jaden Reed.
You gotta play better defense than that. He did all that work. What is this? There you go. All right, got the lead back. There we go. 4 points. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. And I still ain't figured out how to call a timeout.
All right. Speaking of timeouts, Green Bay has just used their last one. It is 1st and 10. 44 seconds remaining. We got a gentleman doing the Angels in the outfield, topless.
All right.
Snaps the ball. He's got a man, and it's Reed again to about the 22-yard line of Chicago. Clock is running. We got an injury timeout. Offensive lineman down for Green Bay.
There we go. 2 seconds. Uh-oh. 11 seconds. Oh, for the last shot. Come on. There you go. Got it. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Oh, my God.
Are you serious?
No way.
The dunk that could have ended the game. You wanted to showboat and legit ran out of time.
Oh, golly.
Bro. On the game-winning dunk, he decides to put the ball in the hoop. That's all you got to do. Very simple exercise. You want to showboat, legit ran out of time. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Big number 75 being carried off the field with some help walking gingerly. Safe to say, with some good timing on the injury front.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams, nothing he could do but watch. Valiant effort thus far. 22-yard line, 19 seconds to go. Here we go. Jordan Love feels the pressure, almost picked off. He's looking for Watson. "13 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. Gully, again, they're about the 22-yard line. So what do you do here? Do you try to just go, they're going to probably give up the middle of the field, right?
Yeah.
Try to kind of funnel everything underneath. I think you have enough time. You got to be diligent, but you got enough time to either go out if possible. You want to try to make this as short of a field as you can. Timeout. It looks like Chicago. No, or Now this is a big call here because there's a flag. A false start. Okay. All right, so we got 13 seconds remaining. 2nd and 15 from about the Chicago 27. All right, 5 out.
5 out, okay.
Love scrambles.
Yep.
Oh, he gets hammered right as he releases the ball. 5-4. Why is the clock running? They're going to have to adjust that for sure.
Okay.
He tried to release the ball. Somebody got a big mitt on his arm there. Kind of ran into the traffic, if you ask me. Okay, third down. 7 seconds put back on the clock. Okay, Chicago is playing essentially prevent. They have everybody about. Love loses the ball. Trouble with the snap. They're only rushing 3. Love heaves it. And it's short. This game is over.
Oh, wow.
The Ben Johnson era in Chicago starts with for year 1 is not done. Lions fans, do what you got to do to get Mike McDaniel in that. It's about the only one that can 1A him as on the offensive side of the ball.
So wait a minute. So like I said, considering how this game looked for much of the game, I might want to revisit that question that you might have about Flynn, because LaFleur, yeah, they had a pretty good handle on the game up until the fourth quarter. So, imagine you playing winning football, or you believe you're playing winning football, and it's just in a matter of a couple plays, right? Any given Sunday, I guess, or any given Saturday night, it changes, and it changed quite quickly for them. I still don't know if you want to jump out the tree and just move on, but you do have a year left on your original deal. Do you make a change that quickly, or do you just look at this season as one that is unfortunate and use it to kind of build on, and you just still, you still hold on? Because, not every coach wins every year, right? I mean, that's stating the obvious, but haven't you seen where this team can go? And do you really feel like you need to change directions now because do you really feel like you've seen the best that you can get out of your?
Yeah, I mean, that's interesting.
Do you really feel like you've seen the best of them?
All right, we have some real American freestyle, I believe. Is that concluded for this evening?
No.
Let's see here. Yeah, we got RAF 5 going on. Looks like from a few hours ago, there was a mistake in the statement sent this afternoon. Stephen Buchanan did not miss weight for a scheduled match against Pat Downey. He will, however, be going against Yoel Romero this evening, and Izzy Martinez and the rest of the team apologize for releasing the wrong information.
Oh, okay.
All right. And of course, in the boxing side, we have Dalton Smith going on this evening as well. Ooh, he just sat him down.
Oh, really?
Live on air, folks. Smith is your new champion via TKO.
No kidding.
Wow. Boy, talk about some impeccable timing on my behalf. Yeah, it was Matias versus Dalton Smith, and looks like potentially taking place in Puerto Rico. And Smith was, again, is victorious, kind of with a right hook. And it's very similar to what we saw a little earlier, matter of fact.
Right.
Actually, that was a perfect example. And it sent him, flying.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't look like it was the cleanest of shots, but at the same time, it was certainly enough. And this seems like it was quite unexpected. So it was a new champion.
And the new.
Let's see here. We got BYU and Utah college hoops going on. 64-55. You talked about teams earlier, Gully, that, again, in terms of undefeated, you got number 11 Vanderbilt, Miami of Ohio, 17-0. So I can talk about, I always show some love to the MAC, return of the MAC.
Right.
And I want to say, no, that was Ohio University that I watched hit a buzzer beater over Eastern about a week ago or so. But nevertheless, the MAC actually is, I said return to the MAC, and I actually think it's a very competitive league this year. But right now, they got a potentially the number one pick here in this game that we're watching with BYU. And AJ Dibansa, he was someone that was on Purdue's list.
Yep.
And I don't specifically remember what he asked for. Wasn't like what we saw with the kid that went to Miami. That was an indie kid.
Yeah.
But Matt Painter doesn't. I always think he would budge for the right guy, but you really got to check a lot of boxes. And again, to me, the number one pick potentially. If this were a year from now, I think he would have done it.
Yeah.
Just because in a year from now, there's no Fletcher Lawyer, there's no Braden Smith, Trey Kaufman, Wren, Clough. You know what I mean? Like your whole starting five basically is gone.
Right.
I'll be honest. Outside of the kid that they'd gotten from, I think, Israel or something.
Yeah.
They don't really have much. Like this is going to be I haven't seen them be this, like, the future be this empty and, the cupboard since he almost left when he almost went to Missouri in 2012.
Got you.
But yeah, in terms of teams that look legit to me, absolutely Iowa State. I mean, they beat the brakes off Purdue. I heard some, the rumor mill said there was some Lucia that was flowing the night before, and I don't know why they would have taken a ranked team that easy, but hopefully that was the wake-up call.
Right.
But this is a rivalry game, of course, Utah versus BYU, and they're up 10 with 10 minutes remaining.
Okay.
At the other team's place. So I think they're legit. Remember, they went to either the Sweet 16 or Elite 8 a year ago. And I'm trying to remember, there was a Purdue kid on that team then, but I don't believe he's there now. I think he was a senior. But yeah, so I would say those five for sure. Sorry, Michigan fans. Your guards were trash money records. AJ Burnett and homie from Ohio State. He left Ohio State because he was benched.
Yeah.
The other kid, Lennon Borg, he's great. Great player. Mara, trash.
Trash.
Just tall.
Just tall.
Just tall. And then, of course, they've been hanging on. Like, their marquee wins. Yes, they were the first team ever to beat 3 teams by 30 points consecutively. Great. Those teams were trash.
Those teams were trash.
Gonzaga, I love that Gonzaga's ranked because they have Graham Ike. Like, the Gonzaga team of 2 years ago was better than this year's Gonzaga team.
Yeah. Okay.
So, no, I'm not impressed. Not in the slightest. Oh, my goodness. What do we have going on here?
Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed. Classic racing game. Oh, I'm struggling, though. I got this 959. I need to go ahead and get. I'm well behind. I'm well behind first and second place. Oh, Bob, I got my drifting together. So now we should be all right. Be able to create some distance. Take a minute for you to get back familiar with the controls. I've been saying that for weeks. But it's true. Oh, there we go. Yeah, now I done caught it. Now I done figured it out. That turn been killing me before I got the stream back. That turn was killing me. Uh-oh. Oh. That turn killed me too.
Gully, off the record, I'm going to mention today's journalism.
Yep.
Here's the headline.
Okay.
Individual 56, for out of respect to the family, I'm not going to list her name, was pronounced dead after attack at Dorch Beach on St. Croix.
Okay.
Now, again, what we know in the comments, Minnesota woman killed in Virgin Islands shark attack. Now, here's the thing. In the article itself, in quotes, police have not shared if the shark has been located or what led to the attack. Gully, what the?
What leads to a shark attack? See, that's AI.
Is this real life, bro?
Nah, bro. It's AI engines being thrown everything and handling everything with the same context. What led to a shark attack? Listen, nobody in their right mind is given paper to pen to be able to say that would release things given the shark such ambiguity. We don't know what contributing factors led to the attack. We don't care. I mean, it was a shark attack. Like, you could tell computers were behind that article. And that's where we're at with journalism. Like, so much stuff is being thrown these machines away because we're being told that these machines can do everything. We're being told that AI is a cure-all for everything. We're being told that it's the next advancement. We're being told that it is the future. We're being told that it can do everything. We're being told that it can handle and automate and make you much more efficient. But AI is a tool that is being misused because it's being overused. And clearly an article lacking the depth, lacking the sense that God gave the jackass shows that it was written from AI. It was generated with the help of AI.
Yeah.
I have to agree. What led to a shark attacking a person? So, I don't know. Sharks typically don't attack people unless they feel threatened, unless the shark was out of place and threatened and hungry, or she was out of place, threatened and hungry. I don't know if we need to say we don't. I don't know. I'm not a fan. I don't know why I will put that. I'm gonna beat this car up, and I'm not gonna get. I got to get to second place. I got my gripping together. Oh man, I had this game when the first Fast and Furious came out, and I think I played this game till like 3 in the morning for weeks. Fast and the Furious came out. Before they went and jumped out of airplanes and caught cars, spaceships.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that was just absurd. I mean, reading that was just like, I'm already somebody that again, how news even ends up kind of, in my view, is unique.
Yeah, for sure.
But nevertheless, boy, check this out: $150 for a college combine.
What?
Now, see, here's the problem I have. $150 gives you a free T-shirt.
Yep.
Now let's see how many. And I hate to be critical here, so I'm going to leave the club out of it. 3, Gully. There's 3 universities here. All would be deemed mid to lower majors.
Right.
What do you think? Is that a worthwhile investment?
$150.
My guy, who I said, for those that have been following the show, when in your absence, Gully, oh my gosh, he missed it. He slipped.
Oh wow.
He just bricked a penalty.
What?
Apparently, it's raining in the soccer game in Liga MX.
Yeah.
I was saying Sergio Canales is who I was thinking anytime goal scorer. I said it around halftime. Terrible kick. He fell. He fell. As I mentioned, it was raining. And just way, way too easy. Boy, I'm starting to think he's throwing again.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't go out there with these insinuations.
Brutal. Got San Diego State 28-13 over Fresno. Nevada, with 4 minutes remaining, up 80-72 versus Wyoming. And again, at number 9, BYU, I think that's going to definitely change. Up 74-68. Utah certainly making things a little bit more challenging here for them. Vegas Golden Knights in the hockey front, they were winners just the other day, but they were in a really rough spot. Up 3-1 versus St. Louis. And then, of course, we got a tie going into the third period between Edmonton and the LA Kings, 2-all. All
right.
All right, Gully. Tomorrow we got some games, dude, on the, of course, and wild card weekend.
Yeah, who we got tomorrow?
1 o'clock, Buffalo, Jacksonville.
Well, we know who Pete's picking. Circle
That's
the
right.
wagons,
Nobody
ladies.
circles the wagons. Who do you have, D. Gully, in Duval?
Ooh, I'm going with Buffalo. I'm going with Buffalo to win. I think that Jacksonville is going to have a problem with Buffalo's running attack, and that running attack includes Josh Allen. I think third down is going to be a big problem for Jacksonville, and it's going to wear on them as the game goes. They're going to find themselves in third and long situations that they won't be able to get off the field.
Okay.
Why do I think it's going to come down to that? Because I think that speaks to how difficult I think the challenge that Jacksonville poses for Buffalo offensively. But I believe that the synergy, I believe that the running game of Buffalo is going to be a bit much, and it's going to come down to that.
Well, I will say this, two stark contrasts in terms of run defense. Jacksonville, one of the best. Buffalo, one of the worst.
Yeah. And it's the playoffs.
Absolutely. I wouldn't be surprised if both quarterbacks use their legs and run one in each.
Yeah.
And as far as winner in this one, boy, I mean, again, I'm with you and Pete. I think Buffalo should be the better team. However, I've been proven wrong quite a bit when it came to Jacksonville, but I did give their defense some props early in the year when not many people were giving them much credit at all. And that is why there's some hesitancy in my voice because, it's been a while for them. And I actually think offensively they have enough of a supporting cast to hang in there.
Yeah.
Then at 4:30, we have San Francisco at Philly.
Ooh-wee. That is a tough matchup. That is a tough outing there. It's been a very peculiar season for the defending Super Bowl champs.
Mm-hmm.
And as hot as San Francisco is, it only is going to get more peculiar. Is the tush push the only weapon that Philadelphia has to stop the other dynamic tough team that San Francisco is? Of all the noise being made about A.J. Brown's involvement or lack thereof in the regular season and in the grand scheme of things, it's the playoffs. A lot of that can be put to bed. All said, this game is in Philadelphia.
Correct.
At Lincoln Financial Field.
That's right.
Give me the Niners. Give me the Niners.
I want to shout out a few friends on the pick side of things. Used a $5 bonus bet for a 4-leg parlay for anytime touchdowns with Jalen Coker, Colby Parkinson, DJ Moore, and Romeo Dobbs. 5 paid $1,290. That was from Manny, and then Jake sent one in. He had DJ Moore, 7 touchdown score, 100 paid $1,300. Holy moly, donut shop!
You said he had what?
Which one?
7-time touchdown score. What was that?
So yeah, he picked the next touchdown score.
Okay.
Yep, and 100. He had plus 1,200 odds, so 100 paid 1,300.
All right.
Having some good day. Feel free to subscribe and actually maybe even donate to the program with winnings like that.
Yeah, for sure. Use all the love we can get. That way we can get newer consoles with better graphics. Oh, and
that's right. We won't be subjected to playing a PS2.
This is PSX though. Hey man, people might like to trip down.
I know. I'm giving you a hard time.
Yeah. Some Need for Speed. Get some Ridge Racer going. And then what about Monday's game?
Yeah, well, we have Sunday night's game, which is the Chargers versus the Patriots. Who you got?
Ooh. Chargers on the road in New England versus Pats. Hold on, let me pass this probably for second place.
Boy, you really struggled with that particular vehicle.
Say again.
Well, all right. At least you got there. Second.
Yeah.
Boy, ace, man. Did you see the time?
Yeah.
Holy moly. Donut shop. All right, Gully, who do you got? Chargers, Patriots.
I'm gonna take the And you know, NFL football here is well, this year there was a lot more parity than in years past. A lot more parity. And the AFC certainly showcases it. I picked I had in mind to pick the Patriots. Let's take a look here. I have in mind to pick the Patriots, and I just don't really Is Justin Herbert back for this game?
Great question. Let's find out. Appears he should be okay. Yeah, full participant Wednesday's practice.
Okay. Justin Herbert back with the Chargers. Yeah, I'll go with the Patriots tomorrow at home.
All right.
Tomorrow evening at home. I think Drake May and company. Have got. They're surprising. I mean, it's surprising how good they are, considering it seems like it's out of nowhere. Like a lot of teams are really good this year. You know what I'm saying? And they're among me one of them. I can't tell you what definitively makes them a team to beat, but I tell you what, tomorrow, I think they're going to take care of business versus the Chargers. I'm going with the Patriots tomorrow.
All right, and that leaves this 4-5 matchup, Steelers at Texans.
There's always one. There's always an upset. There's always a dark horse. There's always a team that has no business winning. And if we look at what we've seen today, none of the teams that had no business winning won. The Panthers had no business winning, and they didn't. The Packers had no business winning, and they didn't. Therefore, there's only one team that has no business winning, and it will. And that is The Pittsburgh Steelers. Look it. Steelers win in a pretty thoroughly complete game, in which case we see a classic smash mouth gameplay by them offensively, and we see the touches of the golden era of Aaron Rodgers. And I'm picking the Steelers, having gotten into the playoffs, recognizing the opportunity, basically on the intangibles. I'm picking the Steelers on the intangibles. Tangibly, they will need to worry about the passing game of the Houston Texans. And if they don't have that together, then my pick and my vote of confidence in them goes all out the window. But I'm counting on them being able to solve that problem and be able to look at offensively what the Steelers can do, irrespective of personnel of the defense, irrespective of the opposition. I think that they are going to, be the upset special of the playoffs. And I'm going to pick the Steelers.
All right. And there you have it. Gully, any final thoughts from you before we conclude this evening's show?
Final thoughts. Again, I said a lot of things, and I'm going with what I see now. And it is the reason why he's giving you the picks, the bets, and the parlays, the reason why Double J gives you the picks, the bets, and the parlays is because for me, I recognize it could all be out the window. Everything that I'm saying to you now is because of I'm looking at it right now in the moment. In the NFL this year, so much parity. It's really wide open. Anybody with a solid argument for any team to win the Super Bowl probably can get I probably would concur. Even though I picked the Steelers, somebody could talk to me enough to say, hey, you know what, a magical run from the Houston Texans is in the cards. I wouldn't have an argument against it necessarily, but that speaks to the parity in the NFL. That's great. This year that we don't have the teams that we just know for sure are going to win, right? Because the last time we had that, everybody hated them. It was the Kansas City Chiefs. We don't have that this year. So that being said, look forward to some great, interesting actions. And look forward to these teams in this playoff run, in this first week of playoff action, stating their case on why exactly they be a champion. I think the Steelers are among those teams that can surprise you. And if we're talking about it in terms of college basketball, the Steelers are a bracket buster for sure. As far as the national championship, we have the Indiana Hoosiers, the Miami Hurricanes. We got Big Ten, ACC, right? I think the formula, quote unquote, that the smart marks and pundits and talking heads of college football, I think the formula that they pretend or that they profess it to be, being that you've got mature, hardworking, 3-star athletes filling the roster for the Indiana Hoosiers. I think I think there's merit in that. You got guys without egos that are hungry to play and that seize the opportunity because they have the maturity to understand how precious the time is. And that is translating to style of play, and it's translating to X's and O's, and it's translating to being captive in the moment. And that being said, the Indiana Hoosiers are going to make the Big Ten the third consecutive champion in this CFP era, in this stretch. So yeah, I'm picking the Indiana Hoosiers to beat the Miami Hurricanes in the college football championship. What do you say, Double J?
I can live with it, I think.
You got to let that go, man. You need to see somebody sit down on the couch and let that go, man. Remember what you told me? We had a conversation a few weeks ago. You said to me, what did you say to me about some things I was telling you? You said you are still holding on to feelings, being in the feelings in the past, and that thing is gone. It had already happened. The bad thing happened, and it is over with. You still feeling bad about it, but you've already moved on, bad or good about it. You need to let that go and understand that is not the Indiana University that did what they did to you, man.
Yeah, it's just it's a
Gotta
difficult
let
set
it
of
go, man.
circumstances.
You gotta let it go, man.
Well, I need a national title in basketball. Then I won't care as much. I think. Give me one of those and then check back in. Otherwise, yeah, that's it. Simply put, final thoughts from me. No more effing excuses, Purdue. I don't care anymore about. Oh, it's the nature. There's no loyalty. Okay, there's no loyalty in the workplace. What's new?
Correct.
The fact that I get it. The pageantry of college sports, it has changed. It's gone.
Mm-hmm.
But once it's changed, if you've identified that it's changed, then you have to change with it. Otherwise, you get left behind. And speaking of behind, I'm tired of watching our behinds get whooped. I will not tune in for this bull hit. And I certainly won't listen to the old guard crying about it. It's done. Move on. This athletic director's hired 2 to 3 dudes, and to me, this is it, man. If this UNLV dude on year 2 can't get it done, then both of them.
Both. BOFE, both.
But it's time to. Do you got moon rocks or not? Okay, because I know over here there's some dispensaries they got them. So, but do we have them? The ones supposedly that we have, from homie and the other astronauts,
right?
Or not, folks? Because
we got a comment coming in.
Yeah,
he said IU finna win the chip. Oh man,
and I hate it.
Hey, listen, I don't hate it. I wouldn't hate it if Miami
you're spoiled with the Ohio State stuff. Of course you're not. Oh, okay, somebody else wins for once.
Yeah, I don't hate it either. I mean, I wouldn't hate it if Miami won the title. You know what I mean? I wouldn't hate it if Miami won the title. But
yeah, I don't see anybody stopping. It is a stark contrast, right? Miami's defense, I do wonder, am I overvaluing them?
Well, I'll tell you what, that cornerback, yo, if he get to play hands, like, you know what I'm saying? If he get to do that, then Indiana might have a problem. You say born and raised, IU, a long time coming. You're not lying.
Yeah, I mean, losing his program in college sports, if they can win, then anybody can win, literally. And that's the beauty of where it is. And that's the only positive I have is that, you know what? If they did it, then so can my school, your school, and anybody else's for that matter.
And maybe his formula for success becomes the new flavor, right? And it leads to more mature athletes playing big time ball at the universities, which would also help the concerns of, I think what helps sway the concerns of those who feel like too much money, the NIL is too much money in the kids and they get to.
He does. Absolutely he does. Well, you know, again, the defense though, man, all 3 stars, nothing greater than a 3-star.
Right.
And as he pointed out with Pons and the way that they old Yeller Oregon.
Man.
Like, bro, like Duck Hunt is like mild compared. Like, no, this was up close execution style.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like this 2001, and you're on one of those like websites seeing some stuff that you ain't supposed to see.
They bludgeoned. I mean, it was ugly. UGLY, you ain't got no alibi.
So yeah, in short, my final thoughts with that is just, I think that is going to be the outcome. I have zero faith in Carson Beck. I don't particularly care for him. I don't think he's going to do well at the next level. I think he's the worst quarterback in a meaningful game since Jason White.
Yeah, you said that. And that's so disrespectful. but Indiana U is poised to prove that.
Absolutely. And that's the thing. We'll see, right?
Yeah.
But that offense, bro, Hamby, Black, if I know who they are, bruh, that good luck. Good luck. I don't know. That to me, again, knowing Cignetti was out there and we hired a dude a handful of weeks beforehand with no coaching experience, just bruh, there's just, how do you make more than me?
Hey, do you think that his philosophy behind not bringing those ends is why he didn't get hired?
Say that again.
Do you think his strategy is why he didn't? What I mean by that is the fact that I think he was, all right, T.
Yes,
Kim.
sir.
Thanks for tuning in, man. We'll be back next weekend for sure. But the idea that universities understand the brand appeal of attracting 4 and 5 star athletes. The fact that this is a coach who says, I don't really want to pursue 4 and 5 star athletes. I'd rather develop 4 and 5 star. I'd rather develop NFL ready players.
I don't think it's so much develop, it's identity of who he wants. He knows the attributes of the individuals and the character of the individuals that he's looking for. That's why, like right now, with folks coming like Nick Marsh is somebody I watched at River Rouge High School, who transferred from Michigan State to IU for next year.
Yeah.
That dude was a 5-star. He was a beast. Yeah. And I believe that there's another quarterback that they've already gotten similarly, where those guys are at that level, but there's a part of his process where he calls it looking them in the eyes. And I think, and again, we've seen Coach Prime and similarly Cignetti point out their whys, which ties back to Nick Saban. But that's what I'm saying. This dude is finding people with a fire in them.
Yep.
We're talking about in an era that yes, a 4 or 5 star player could get $1 million plus. So when you take money out of the equation, remember, we're talking about hunger all the time.
Right.
Cristiano Ronaldo talked about with his own son, does he have the hunger? Because remember, he's born completely different, right? His dad has $250 million. He had 25 cents and was begging outside of the back of a McDonald's in Portugal while he was in the academy in order to eat.
Right.
Those are different kinds, they're completely opposites of one another. So when you go, we talk about motivation with kids all the time.
Right.
Okay, what happens when you're comfortable now? Complacency.
Right.
Curt Cignetti is looking for kids that have to be successful.
Got you.
I do not know any other attribute about any of those kids except that one thing I could guarantee you. Every single one of them absolutely has a purpose. They will be able to answer to you and I the why to what they're doing and why they want to pursue this.
Right.
And if it's good enough for him, certainly it'd be good enough for me. And that's absolutely what makes him different. And I would encourage, at some point, the guy's going to write a book, right? But like we pointed out, Gully, he was responsible for scouting at one point in time for Nick Saban, and it's not a surprise his success came with it. And he did it at James Madison. They beat Michigan State one year, which was hysterical at the time. But it's not a surprise now, is it?
Right.
So to me, I don't know what effing questions you're asking Purdue when you talk to people, but maybe you need to start and take notes with what this dude's doing.
Correct. Because he made Indiana University a football powerhouse.
Bro, he Kanye West this thing.
Yes,
Make you celebrity.
Indiana is like here. Like they are here.
This feels like a bizarro world. This was the last. Like if he did it with them, you literally can do it with anybody because they were dead last in win percentage. They were the losingest program in history.
In the history of college football. FBS.
And homie said, Google him.
Right.
Do you remember Randy Marsh wheeling a certain pair or something?
Yeah.
From South Park. That was Signetti.
Yeah.
So absolutely, IU, take the compliment. Isaiah Thomas, I hear him doing it, sounding like he's Alpha Kappa Alpha.
Right. Right.
Yo, Gabba Gabba.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it kills me inside. It does. It's a shame to me that this soliloquy of how inept our leaders are and how behind the heads of the masses of the alumni base. Get somebody in there. I'm tired of the 1-year rentals with these dudes. You're doing it wrong.
Right.
You're doing it wrong. Call me. Fine. Call me. Because I'll ask the questions. Anyway, right. As far as college basketball goes, absolutely 5 teams for me. Arizona. We'll go Iowa State, BYU, Purdue, and I'm missing somebody because I'm going off the cuff here. I'm missing somebody, and I know the world will give me slack. So, UConn. We'll go UConn.
Okay, UConn. All right.
Yeah, I think Michigan's pretenders. Good team, second weekend team, but unfortunately, I think their 3-point shooting is what will be potentially what'll do them in. As far as Houston this year, yes, great win versus Baylor today, but overall, really heavily focused around one particular player. So, what Braden Smith's doing, I think he becomes your NCAA all-time leader. And at that point, go ahead and retire the uniform.
Got you.
Yeah, so we'll see how that ages. Otherwise, Gully, yeah. Anything remaining from you?
No. We'll be back next week. Same shop time, same shop channel. Once we retool some things, we'll be back talking that turnbuckle because I know you guys missed us when we talked about that. But as we readjust to our schedule and we get our things together, we'll be back on that. So we haven't forgotten. Believe me, it's a lot to talk about there, but we'll get that together. So always want to shout out our host, Barbershop, getting his stuff together as he prepares for his next venture. Which is why we haven't seen him in a couple of weeks, but he's doing fine, live and well, and with us. And we're glad for him and the opportunity that led us to you. We appreciate him for that. And,
I do have to ask you this, though.
Yeah.
I do need to gauge your thoughts on this. Dennis Schroeder was suspended 3 games.
Yeah.
Him and Luka got into it.
Yeah.
Luka told him he should have signed that contract.
Yeah.
In reference to that 4-year, $82 million extension that, of course, Schroeder had declined from the Lakers a few years ago.
Right.
After the buzzer, he went after Luka.
Yeah.
Telling him he cannot call him a female dog and pretend everything is fine off the court. Schroeder had to be escorted to the team bus. He attempted to find him again in the tunnel.
Yep.
By his coach. And Doncic and his dad eventually walked to their nearby car and left. They play on Monday. Kelly, what do you make of that?
Wait a minute. They play on Monday
as well, yeah. In Sacramento.
By the time, wait a minute. So didn't Schroeder be available for that game?
No, because of the suspension.
Oh, the suspension prevents him from being available for that game. Well, that's why they suspended him. Because I think they believe him. That's why I think they believe him. I think they know who they got with Dennis Schroeder. I think they know who they got in world champion Dennis Schroeder. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so they believe him.
That's how we're doing it. All right.
How about that, barbershop? Yeah. World champion Dennis Schroeder.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Play the Peanut song. That's all we got. We'll see y'all in a week.
You can see y'all in a week. And like you say, next time you want to know what's really going on, come to the shop. Why? Walk-ins are always welcome.
Holla. Play that funky music.